Blah, blah, blah. I know, the sound's fucked. Welcome to a show. I don't really care. It's the rant. I'm going to scream my head off at nothing. Let's go. Was your music stolen? Who cares? Yo! What's going on? I'm Jade. This is the rant. There's my name. Don't wear it out. And you hope you're doing okay. Where's the button? There it is. It's one of those days. Fuck technology. I'm done with it, right? Fuck AI. Fuck everything. So you're going to get a very raw rant today. Listen, we all know, right, AI sucks balls, but it's got to a level now where it's starting to fuck with everyone. It's starting to fuck with the cost of RAM. It's starting to fuck with the cost of hard drives. It's creating so much drama with bullshit, nonsense, rubbish, propaganda. It steals your music, but we're going to find out if it's stolen your music today. It creates absolute garbage wherever you go. It acts like it's intelligent, and it is just destroying the fabric of society. And if you think that I'm talking nonsense, Anthropic came out this week and basically said, we're gonna trade on the market. We're gonna go on the market. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. But we think that AI is going to ruin everything, and we need to put a stop to it. Okay, these fucking pedophiles, man, that run the world, they are so fucking dangerous, and we are just sitting here letting them do this. They actually think AI is going to replace us. And I'm telling you what, man, at some point, if we don't stand up to this, they're going to win. It's just ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. And yeah, I'm pissed off right now too, because my technology has been doing shit to me today. And my roadcast is not looking so good right now. So some of the colors are gone off. What the fuck's going on? I've had some shit with technology, and I'm pissed off. Let's say hello to you all, and we'll get down to it, man. And just a lot of pressure at the moment. Thomas, Dave Bops, Lewis Cook. I'm going to talk about AI a little bit more, about app development at the moment. Fuck, because it is ruining apps. And that's what I do here every day. I try and cover apps. And there is a lot of shit apps coming out, man. A lot of vibe-coded AI shit. Can we just get rid of fucking AI for once and for all? Boomer, Hugh. I'm so tired of it. Barry, Glenn, Brad, example. It's so shit on so many levels. It is the fucking goddamn skid mark of society, AI. And if you fucking like it, you're a fuckwit. I'm saying it, man. I don't give a fuck, and I don't care if I've hurt your feelings. You are a fuckwit if you are into AI for any kind of creative content. It is just decimating everything. It is making everything so much worse. The cost of everything, water, electricity, fucking the water is getting polluted. There's so much bad shit around this. I've not, in my lifetime, I've not seen something that is supposedly so revolutionary that is just fucking everything up on such a massive scale. Adorable Anarchy, hello. Joe Glenn. And yeah, I'm stewing today. This is one, I'm so fed up with it. I'm so fucking up to here with dumb cunts and their fucking AI music and their fucking bullshit. It is just so fucking ridiculous. So fucking ridiculous. Could you imagine taking your car to go get it fixed from somebody who's never fucking worked on a car in your life? Are you going to hand it to them? You know what I mean? Hey, here's my fucking car that I spent 35 grand on. Go fix it. It's the same thing as what Spotify are doing, right? Just letting these fucking brain dead idiots prompt this shit music. It's not even fucking music. It is goddamn crap. It's so fucking pointless. And the amount of brain rot, man. The amount of brain rot. It is just so unbelievable. The propaganda. the governments are using, these companies are using, the level of propaganda, the bullshit they're using it for. It's on a level that is, you think, talking about JFK now, right? We're still talking about, was there somebody else involved? This shit that's going on now, we're going to be talking about this if we even fucking exist, right? Even if we exist, there are fucking robots now, but there are police robots patrolling the fucking streets run on fucking ChatGPT. And I know I'm swearing my ass off today. This video is going to get massively demonetized, but YouTube, you are a part of it. And I'm getting sick of it, man. You fucking tell us content creators that you want us to engage with our audiences and fucking great thumbnails and all this fucking shit, and you just encourage it. And in fact, your whole fucking back end is run by AI. It is just fucking gross. It is so fucking gross. Unbelievable. It just fucking pisses me off. And then this shit today, which we're going to talk about, The Atlantic came out and has done a godsend. The Atlantic has come out and created a database of your stuff, of our stuff. Is your stuff in that list? So now you can go and search and see if your music has been used in these databases that nobody asked you if you could use. Could you imagine somebody walking into your fucking house in the middle of the night and just, hello, I just thought I'd sit down and watch television in your house. Oh, this is your music. This is your guitar. I just thought I'd play your guitar. That's the equivalent of what they've done. They have just trolled the internet and just taken all your stuff and just sold it, right? At the very fucking least, Facebook tells you straight up, you are paying with your data to use this shit service. That's another thing, man. You're getting a rant and a half today. I'll tell you what, you are getting a rant and a half today. Facebook, please fucking die. Please. I'm so tired of Facebook, man. Facebook is such a fucking desolate, horrible, empty vessel of fucking death. It is so miserable. Not only, like, when you first, I held off joining Facebook for the longest time. Why? Because it was full of cunts that I didn't want to fucking know. I knew them at school and they were cunts then. And now I have to see them pop up and go, oh, not that cunt. I fucking hate him or her. Gross. And they did. They turned up and there you go. There's all these cunts that you have to fucking like, hello, I remember you from school. And that was at least tolerable, okay? At least you knew what you were going into. Now Facebook is just a desolate sea of fucking advertising, scammers, fucking old brain-dead people posting fucking goddamn nonsense news stories, and political parties filling your feed knowing full well that you hate them. Nancy Mace. Do you know who Nancy Mace is? She's this fucking dumb slut from America who obviously got voted out recently because she's a dumb slut, right? She's in my feed every day. No matter if I block her. Facebook is a nightmare of fucking just goddamn shit. And again, AI. It's all AI driven. And you know what? Listen, if you think if you think that Facebook is like still sending you stuff that you want to see, they have proven this. They went to court over this, man. They went to court over this and got found guilty over this. They fucking intentionally put fucking miserable shit into people's timelines to keep them upset and keep them unhappy and keep them fucked up. And if you think that you're getting all this fucking mismatched political shit and stuff you don't agree with in your feed for like, oh, it could be a mistake. They're doing it on purpose to keep you fucking angry. And I could give a shit, right? I don't give a fuck about Nancy May. She's a fucking idiot. But it's the cheek of these companies that, and I sit here every day and think, when is the next thing coming to save us from Facebook? And you know what the sad thing is? It's not. There is nothing. They've got control over everything, right? They've got Instagram, they've got them all, and they're all exactly the same, full of fucking bullshit ads that you don't really give a shit about. Come on, guys, think about it. How many times a day do you see an ad on social media in your feed for some bullshit, crappy product that promises the fucking earth from some company you've never heard of. For example, it'd be like remove hair forever. And the company's called Dishcloth United. Totally incongruent. They don't even make sense. Nothing even lines up, right? It's just complete and utter fucking goddamn multiple shell companies selling you goddamn horse shit that doesn't fucking work. And it's all just coming from one warehouse in fucking China. Seriously. And this is all down to AI being fucking in control of all this shit, man. And I'll tell you what, you got the balls to come up and tell me that AI is good, I will fucking headbutt you. Get the fuck out of my face. You're a brain-dead, stupid fucking moron. Have we got all the swearing out of the way yet? Man, I needed this today. I needed to fucking unload how fucking aggravating this shit is. Why? Because it creeps into everything, man. They have pushed it into goddamn everything. Even yesterday, right? Brad, on the weekend, Brad went on Laurie's Mishmosh show, right? Just wanted to go and perform and do his usual show, plug his guitar in and just play. And what happened? Microsoft did an update, and guess what they turned on? Guess what they turned on? They turned on the AI companion that he's turned off fucking so many times. How many times do you have to turn it off? Why do they want to turn it on every fucking time? Apparently, yes, you're getting them all today, man. It's just, people have got to fucking start standing up. People have got to start saying no, right? At some point, as a species, we have to collectively, you know what? We've got these things called Facebook groups. The only thing that any possible good use could come out of Facebook is everybody coming together, joining a group and saying, fuck no, stand up to this shit. It's got to happen. Or you're just everyone's going to be sitting there in tents, man. Holding your fucking phone, that's all you can afford to pay for, eating food out the bin while it's just fucked. It seriously is. Now, the show's supposed to be about music today, right? Look at this. I've fucking kicked off today, man. Very fucking odd. I'll give it a bit of a spray. I've already spat all over the camera. About Brad's thing that I was just talking about, how ridiculous, right? To go in and turn off a setting, which is AI specific, right? So there's this setting in Windows, in some computers, right? Where you go in and turn off this setting, and what it does is it turns on a noise gate. This is the AI. It thinks it knows you and goes, I'll just put a noise gate on. You go in and you have to fully deactivate it and go, no, fucking please don't ever do this again. I'll deactivate you here. You have to do it in 3 different places. And guess what happens? They do an update and they turn it back on. Here, 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 and here. It's like, listen, AI. I know what's right for me. I don't need fucking you. You're a fucking idiot. You're stupid. I love spraying. Look, I've already fucking dirtied it again. I love spraying the screen because it shows you that determines how passionate I am if there's more spit on the screen. And look, I know if you're watching this and you're like, who is this ranting motherfucker? Listen, I say this out of fucking love for people. I say this out of love. Like, we've got to come together at some point and end this nonsense. It's bullshit. And what we're going to talk about in just a moment is utter bullshit. So let's get into it. Let's talk about music. Pete Johns. And Pete's featured in this. Hey, Dave, thank you so much. Yes, I still get that. Thank you so much. Jenny, Adorable Anarchy, I think I said hi to Pete. Pete's mentioned in this, right? We don't need an AI sweat. You know what? We don't need an AI fucking anything. We don't need any of this shit, man. I swear to God. Listen, if I needed some fucking nanny to look over my fucking decisions, kids are smarter than this. Even kids have rejected this shit, man. Kids have rejected this shit. And you know, here's the thing, right? This is the rub. We covered a little bit about this with data centers last week. I just want to talk about this. So yesterday, my computer died. I've had a bit of bad luck with tech over the last 2 days. My old Windows desktop that I use in the lounge room, it's not anything I use in here. I just use it to watch TV, play some video games. It's got an old NVIDIA card in it. It's good enough to play like, Tomb Raider and stuff like that. It's nothing fancy. It's really old. My old flatmate owned it. I put in a hard drive, put in a terabyte hard drive, and it's been humming along. The fans are really loud. It's fucking annoying, actually. Anyway, it stopped working yesterday. And I got it working. I think I worked out it's the hard drive that went. That's okay. We can just reinstall, get a new hard drive. Then I went looking at the prices of hard drives. What? And RAM. What is going on? I'll tell you what is going on. If you've noticed, man, there are fucking a 4 terabyte hard drive used to cost you something like fucking between $700 and $1,000. You're looking at fucking 4K. You are looking 1,000%. They've gone up 1,000%, man. They've gone up 1,000%. Now, I don't want to sound like Donald Trump, right? Because he's a brain dead fucking idiot. But they have gone up to these levels of like I was looking last night, $6,000 for a fucking hard drive. And you know why? We need to be clear on why. We need to understand the reality of what is happening here. So let's talk about this. A whole bunch of rich, faceless investors, people who are controlling the shit, or as conservatives, stop pedophiles, but let's keep propping one up. Those idiots, right? Drain the swamp. Those morons. The swamp are these companies, these faceless companies that just have all this money that just invest into all this shit, right? Well, they're the ones investing into AI. And you know what? They're investing into nothing. There's no fucking product. There's nothing. There's no data centers. They've stopped building them. And there are actually no cards. There's no RAM. There's no NVIDIA cards because they've run out. They can't keep up with fucking demand. So what they're paying for with this money is for stuff that doesn't fucking exist, right? The stuff doesn't exist. For a data center, that doesn't exist. It's all pretend. It's all shit that fucking one day will be built and all this stuff will be happening, right? But it's not right now. So what that's doing is it's created this huge vacuum of no stock. And because there's no stock, it's driving the prices up for us, right? And there's all this, just imagine this, right? So you work in a warehouse, and when there's nothing, you don't have something in stock, it goes on to back order, right? So it's been paid for, but it's on back order. I'm spinning all over the camera again. It's on back order. So it exists. It's been paid for. Well, it doesn't exist yet. It hasn't arrived, but it's on back order. That's what all this is. All this RAM and all these hard drives are on back order, but to go where? Even if they make them, the data centers aren't built yet, and they're not going to be. Why? Because if you are following this shit, you will understand what is going on. These LLMs that they're making for these data centers, the things that ChatGPT, people are now able to download an LLM onto your computer. You don't actually need ChatGPT, right? But you need the graphics cards and you need the RAM. So you put a bottleneck on the RAM, you buy it all up so nobody can get it, you inflate the prices so nobody can download the LLMs onto their own computers, thus meaning they must use things like ChatGPT. Are you starting to follow what's going on? Meanwhile, all the energy's getting sucked, all the water's getting poisoned and sucked, the hums are driving people mental, and the data centers just aren't getting done. This is all a fucking complete and utter bubble. None of it exists. That's what's going on. SSDs, hard drives, RAM, graphics cards, right? So yesterday, right, I was looking at this situation going, wow, my hard drive's gone. I'll just go and buy a hard drive, a terabyte, $700? What? So I may as well just go out and buy a Mac, a second-hand M2 Mac Mini. So that's what I'm going to do, because I can get that for less than a fucking hard drive. Are we starting to understand why AI is so fucked? On so many levels. There's so many layers of why AI is fucked. And I've had that rant now. I'll try to contain it a bit more. Costa, hello. Who else have I missed? Sound Whole Symphony, g'day. All right. So let's talk about this. So The Atlantic has come out and compiled this amazing list of stuff that people have made that have been put into data sets. I'm going to break down what data sets are and how they're used by these fucking out of control maniac pedophiles that are running all these bullshit that is going on, this AI nonsense that is all make believe and it's never going to change anything. If you think that AI is going to cure cancer, you are a fucking idiot. So The Atlantic launched the AI Watchdog. They released this back in September 2025, and it's being an ongoing investigative project to expose the previously hidden data sets used to train generative AI systems. Their goal is to open up what they call AI's black box. Now, let's be very clear about this. All these companies are currently in court, all the big ones, Facebook, all of them that are using these data sets, that have purchased these data sets. Just think of it like your data that gets bought and sold, right? It's exactly the same thing, except you didn't give permission for them to take it. They have been trying to suppress this with multiple court cases going on. SUNO, UDIO, they are trying to suppress this. They don't want it discovered which training sets that they are using, because they're fucked once all that comes out. Instead of simply reporting on lawsuits and accusations, the Atlantic built a searchable database allowing everyone to see whether books, movies, research papers, YouTube videos, and creators appear in AI training collections. The project was led by journalist Alex Reisner, who had previously exposed data sets like Library Genesis, which was being used by major AI companies. Now, remember, this ain't new. Remember, Google years ago went through to all the libraries and basically just photocopied every fucking book that they could and just put it all out there for free. They really don't give a shit, man. They just don't give a shit. They just do whatever the fuck they want. Could you imagine if any of us did this? Could you imagine? Just think about it on a smaller scale instead of this big scale, right? If I went into a bookshop and they had a photocopier behind the desk, and instead of buying the book, I just went up, grabbed the book, walked behind the desk at the bookshop where I'm supposed to pay for it, and just laid it flat on the photocopy and just started photocopying all the pages and went, yeah, don't think I want to pay for that, and just walked out. Where would I be? In fucking jail. That's where I'd be, right? But not these people. Not these ones. It's a large scale. We're just doing a service here, right? So, The Atlantic have assembled a massive index of leaked, open, and investigative data sets, including over 7.5 million books, 81 million research papers, around 15 million YouTube videos, thousands of films, TV shows, large music database published in 2026. You can search for books, musicians, songs, YouTube channels, individual creators, movies, actors, directors. So this is covering fucking everything, because somebody's got to do something about this. And this video was covered by what's her name? Somebody help me out. The music lawyer. Oh, fuck, I can't think of her name. Lawyer. What is her name? She covered it today. Top music attorney. So she covered this video. She did something on this today. Here it is. Search your songs, top music attorney. If you're not subscribed to her. So she's running a huge, massive lawsuit at the moment, and you can get involved in it too. If your name is in this list, this little tool is really handy to see if you're on it. And she mentioned at the end of this video today that one of the biggest law firms has got involved in this, who just had a massive win against an AI company of like fucking $6 trillion or something, so many $billion, $200 billion. So they have a really good track record. So that's awesome. So, but again, people are going to get pennies out of it anyway. Hey, it's just like releasing your music, right? So, how are these data sets actually created? They are, it's actually unsophisticated, these guys report. they do the same thing as what AI has done. They use web crawlers. Remember web crawlers? Remember back in the day, GeoCities, web crawlers? They scan websites, social media, YouTube, music sites, academic archives, torrent libraries. Can you believe this? The gall, the absolute gall. They're trolling illegal torrents. You can't fucking write this shit. I'm telling you. It's just, we are in such a strange place, man, where crime is just like, crimes are cool. Crimes are cool. Yeah, everybody just commit crimes. Digital libraries, they download anything they can access. This is how they've done it, right? This is for all the good that YouTube is, right? Hey, put your stuff out there for free. It's just an open door for them just to take everything. They just clean up, sweep it up. You ever seen those fishing shows where they put those trawlers on the bottom of the ocean and just drag as the boat goes? They just drag across the bottom of the ocean, just collect every single thing off the ocean. And then they bring it all in. And I swear I watched a documentary on this week only. And they're only after 2 species of fucking fish. And they have just dragged the entire fucking ocean, man. And they pull all this stuff into the boat and they just discard fucking 98% of it. Just dead. They just kill it, just whatever. And they just throw the corpses back into the fucking ocean for like 2 species. They get 2% of that. That's what this is, right? That's what it is. And we are the ones getting dragged. Well, you know, maybe. We'll take a look. We'll look up people's music soon. So these bots are similar to Google's search crawlers. But instead of indexing pages like the internet used to be, indexing pages, search results, they are collecting them in the material to provide to AI system patterns. Yay! Awesome stuff. Man, it's a really bad time to be advertising on Google. It's a really bad time to be like thinking about, you know what, I'll put an ad on Google. Why? AI will just be ahead of the list and tell you the answers. It's pointless. Companies don't always scrape directly themselves. They pay for special groups, right? Outside groups that go and do this. G'day, g'day. So it's these groups, again, faceless, nameless groups that just don't have to answer to anybody, do they? You know? Just do this. They're just like this company that nobody's ever heard of. Who is this? I've never heard of them. Let's have a look at who they are. And it takes you like at least, right? It takes you at least a week to get through all the shell companies that are covering who they are, right? So they do common crawls. They do library genesis. It's called library genesis. They do Leon, open academic repositories, internal company collections. And then they clean these data sets. If you've ever worked in a call center, I'm just trying to give you a lot of examples so you really get clear on what is happening here. So if you ever worked in a call center and you've got a phone list, right, where they collect a whole bunch of phone numbers, either like cold calling or warm calling, and they have these lists and they'll send them through to the call center, and that's your calls that'll come through if you're out calling or in calling. If it's out calling, right, you'll get these numbers that just auto-populate. And then once you've got through the entire list, they call it washing the list, where they wash anything that kind of didn't work or had been spoken to. And it kind of, they don't really do it. They just pretend to wash it, and they just keep harassing people. So that is how this kind of works as well. So they collect all this stuff, they wash the files, they look for duplicated files, corrupted files, spam files, broken links, and they eliminate all of that. And then once they've got a good list of material, then they go and look for metadata, and they match metadata like artist names, song titles, publication dates, what else? Categories, genres. So when you release your music and you choose those 2 genres that never really describe your music that well, and they start data matching those to put together these sets. So just imagine it being a full list of all these data sets, like a spreadsheet of all your shit. that they can just give to AI and AI can fucking unbelievable. Geraldine, hello. What's going on? All right. Good to see you, Geraldine. I hope you're doing well. I feel bad that you live in that shithole. But I feel bad for anybody living in America. I feel bad for us because we, at the moment, have this red-headed psychopath that is running for Prime Minister, and she's worse than Donald Trump. She's like, she actually wants a monoculture here, but let's not go down Pauline Hanson path. Look her up if you've got time. Pauline Hanson. She's possibly one of the most brain-dead morons you'll ever come across on the internet. And she's going to become our Prime Minister. And she loves Donald Trump. Anyway, so data sets are distributed. Yeah, don't look her up. You'll be like, what? Are Australians that stupid? Obviously, we possibly will be. So companies don't create these data sets themselves. Instead, they will license these data sets. They will purchase access from publishers, labels, or data brokers. Download public data sets. Use data. Where are we here? Use data sets. Researchers acquire controversial data sets. Let me see it here. So how does a company like SUNO fit into this? Let's get to this part of here. So human music is created. Giant data sets come along and scrape up all of that art, all of that music. It puts it into these AI training models, which generate songs. And companies like SUNO buy these data sets. They bid for them, they buy them, and they want to have a set that is theirs alone. Right? They want to have that, so another company has to scrape up some other. And what is there? I think there's like 23 AI music groups at the moment that are generating shit music. Well, it's not music. Let's just be honest. So music labels allege SUNO trained on enormous amounts of copyrighted music without permission. The major labels have sued SUNO over this exact issue. We know about this. SUNO has argued that training models are transformative and fall under fair use principles. Then why? It's unbelievable, right? Again, if we take a look at the bigger company and how they get away with everything compared to someone like us, right? I do a video where I talk about the song Stairway to Heaven and what makes Stairway to Heaven such a really good song. And I want to play an example of it on my channel and go, here's this bit here, which is really cool. I don't get paid for anything, right? They claim the whole fucking lot. It's all theirs, no matter if it is transformative, because I'm breaking down the song. I'm dissecting a piece of fucking art and trying to understand why it's so good. But no. You're using our song. You're stealing our fucking material. So someone small like us, we get punished for it, but these big companies are just like, no problem. You just go for it. You just scrape up all this shit. And the legal system is so bad that they just continue to do the kind of thing that Donald Trump does, right? Just tie things up in court. Just tie it up in court, just with pedantic fucking nonsense to just keep everything like dragging. It's like when somebody tries to sue you for defamation. You're fucked. Whenever anybody tries to sue you for defamation, you are well and truly fucked. You may as well just try and find a way to pay them to get out of it, because you will be stuck in years and years of nonsense. And even if you win and they have to pay you, they can just turn around and say, I'm bankrupt, and then you're fucked. You may as well just try and find a way to pay that. Trust me, I've been sued for defamation when I was a journalist, only because I reported the truth. Whatever. And anyway, that's another story. I can't talk about it because that would get me in a lot of trouble. So The Atlantic created this expanded AI watchdog into music data sets. They found millions of songs linked to AI music training collections, including major artists. So why are we angry? Take away all the stuff I've talked about in the beginning of this, the data centers, the price hikes of simple memory, the water pollution, the water usage, at a time when, I don't know, man, are there any seasons anymore? Is it just me? But no climate change. Yeah. Anyway, Creators are angry because there's no consent, there's no compensation, there's no attribution, and it's impossible to know if your work was used. So that is why this has been created. So let's get over and take a look at it. I will post a link at the end of the, in fact, I'll try and put it in there now. No, we'll do it at the end of the show. I'll post a link to this so you can go and check your own stuff. This is what it looks like. This is The Atlantic. It's a very simple page here. Now, The Atlantic is a subscriber-based news thing, so, but they've kindly let this be free. And look, I've already given away something here. Look at that. See if we can bring that back. I've got a few windows open here. Let's close some of these. All right. So all you got to do with this thing is come over and type in a name and it'll give you a result. Super simple. Just says explore the data sets. See whose work tech companies are using to train their generative AI models. Search for the author, musician, YouTube channel, screenwriter, or actor. Now, the first person you would normally put in would be yourself. But I didn't do that because I know I'm not that big. I'm nobody in the scene of things. But one person I know is, can technology fucking work today? Really? I can't today, man. I can't. Okay. I can't even type. Is it going to work now? Looks like my magic keyboard's not recognizing my iPad. Nice one. Oh, Brad, fuck. Everybody help Brad out, quick. He needs the help. He can't work it out for himself as usual. All right, let me try and find it here while we're doing this. Atlantic AI Watchdog. See, that's all you have to type, Brad. There it is. Type that in. There it is. See? Do I have to go old school and type on the fucking screen? Are we here? All right, I'm going to try and do this in another browser maybe. Keyboard. We're going to have to do it here. Fuck, my magic keyboard's not working. So I typed in Pete Johns. Man, technology today is just not doing it for me. And look what came up straight away. Did you, Brad? Well, everybody pat Brad on the back. The first thing, Studio Live today. Look at this. Pete Johns, whose channel, where he does tutorials like I do, they're using his fucking videos. Charger port not working? This tip could help. Are you kidding me? Look at them all. Export photos to USB drive. So, and it tells you which data sets. So these are the companies. You can see them. How to 100M. This one's called Panda-70M. Look at these companies, man. Koala-36M. These are, and Pete's just all over this. Pete is just all over this. And you can come in here and type your own artist name in here. But not only that, man, I'm going to lose my shit today. I swear to God. I already have lost my shit, haven't I? Let's just lose more of it. On-screen keyboard, this fucking like caveman shit. Pete Johns, he's got music in there as well too. 2 of his songs are in here, Perfect and Imagination. So they are using Pete's music to train, fuck knows. Who knows? Now you can imagine too that people like Mr. Beast, you know, anyone who's really big, anyone who's got a massive channel would definitely be involved in this. Let's just try seeing if I can get my keyboard to come back one more time. Yeah, it's back. All right. Whew. Okay, so of course I checked me. Nothing. None of my stuff's taken because I suck. There you go. Nothing for Jade, Starr. Nothing for Dread Circus. Nothing for How To app on iOS. Nothing at all. No suggestions. Nothing found. So there you go. Now you can do. I know why Brad wanted it, because Brad thinks I haven't looked him up. Dude, your music's not that good. Our music isn't that good, folks. We suck. No Brad example, right? We're not in here. Thomas Christ checked. We're not in here. None of us are in here, right? Because we're independent artists. You got to have like a whole bunch of. See, if you type in Mr. Beast, look, Mr. Beast. Now, there would be so many videos in here, right? So many videos. It would just be ridiculous. He's a song by Mr. Beast. If you type in, I did this one too, like Faith No More. Man, how angry would you be being Faith No More? Tremor Bear, folks. Everybody say hello to my dear friend Tremor Bear, who's been sick and he's been in hospital, and we sending him heaps of good vibes because he's been having a time. So everybody send Tremor Bear some love. Look, every Faith No More song is pretty much in here. Every 148 songs, man. Even live performances. Even fucking live performances across 4 data sets. So you can imagine if you're a big band, you're done. You're in here. Red Hot. Man. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Songs, everything. Look, 238 songs by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So these are all in these data sets, all being bid for by who knows who, because they won't allow. Gary Hubs, let's have a look at Gary Hubs. Gary Hubs is Gary Hubs. No, Clark Hubs. Sorry, Gary, you didn't make the cut. Where's the sound? Sorry, Gary, you didn't make the cut. The Garage Band, says Pete. He's in here. Patrick's in here. So Patrick's done. He's got 3 videos here. So these are the data sets. So, yep. iRig versus iRig HD. Look at all these videos, man, just being sucked down. You know, it's pretty bleak. It's pretty bleak. Clark Hubs, yeah, I know. Thomas has already looked himself up. Oh, Tremor Bear. While he's here, Tremor Bear. Let's see if they've taken Tremor Bear stuff. Nah. Sorry, Tremor. No good news for you. It's actually good news that no one's music is being stolen. What about the Delicate Giants? Delicate Giants. Wah, 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 wah. Sorry. No. Sanderwolf checked himself. Wah, 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 wah. What about Lou Reality? Reality? What about Creative Source? Let's do Creative Source. I'm sure he's got a lot of subscribers, right? Creative Source. Oh, Mike. Oh, don't tell Mike. He'll fucking call me and he'll. Oh, no. No. He'll be really upset about this. Hopefully he's out doing something else and not watching this. You got to laugh, right? Or you go absolutely insane. Synthfidel, hello. Who else? What about Wolfstone Studio? Wolfstone Studio. Nah. Cold Acre? Nah. There's no chance. Throw some. What about Joe and Barry Glenn? Come on. No. No. Sorry. The Lily Pillies. Let's do the Lily Pillies. Let's try them. How do I cover Pillies? They got to be in here, right? Frank Terzo? Come on, Frank Terzo, man. It's Frank Terzo. It has to be Frank Terzo. Right? Frank Terzo. Try your mate. Radio Slave. Radio Slave. Don't give Brad any ideas, man. He'll start throwing. Radio Slave's in here. 160 songs. We got a winner. We got a winner. Try the Eagles. Oh, man. I don't even want to mention their name on this show. I'll get fucking copyright claimed. You know what they're like? You fucking sneeze and go, the Eagles. And you lose all your money. The Eagles. Of course, they're in here. We're going to do a funny one in a minute. Eagles. Are they just called Eagles? The Eagles. Vocal group. There's a lot of Eagles in here. The Eagles. Yeah, look. And don't Hotel California. Oh, I said it live. Oh, I'm going to get sued. Let's try an AI artist. Let's see if an AI artist, if their music has been stolen and then put back out as AI. So let's try Bridget Benanti. Nah, sorry. Sorry. Okay. Lyrics by Ken. All right. Lyrics by Ken, because he's been making. Oh no. Oh man, if that had come up. Oh no. I have mail. I don't get mail from her. You all get mail about how much of a cunt I am, because I pointed out facts, man. The fucking cold hard facts. It is what it is. Yeah, you can't sample. AI can't sample itself. But this is the thing too, man. It's going to. It's eventually going to, right? Because you know what's coming, right? You know what's coming. These lawsuits are going to go through, and it's just going to start eating itself. You know that song, was it Pop Will Eat Itself? Or this is the snake eating its own tail. This is where we're going to get up to. Everyone's going to have those weird chins. Music's going to inbreed because it's going to start data setting off itself. Is there anyone else we need to look up? Anyone else? Throw some names at me. Even like, interestingly enough, what about films? Are there films, right? Because this stuff is all being sucked in. Look. No, that didn't work. So these are mostly all bands, but you think of any band and they're going to be in here. Ouroboros. I was going to start looking that up. Hetriani. Let's see. Hetriani. Oh, Hetriani's in here. Oh my God, they've stolen Hetriani's video. Guitar and vocal cover, Would I by Alice Chains. Oh my God, they've stolen a cover of a fucking cover. No, it's not. What? They've taken. Oh my Lord, man, they are scraping. No, I'm not looking that up. I'm not looking that up, Russ, at all. We don't say that name here. Hetriani's made the list. Well done, Hetriani. Well, I don't know. I'm sure you're going to tell him, aren't you? What about Valerie Bart? Let's have a look for Valerie Bart. Valerie Bart. Did I spell her name wrong? That's it. I'm spelling it like the money. Nah. Try it the other way. No. But Valerie Bart's not in here. Rick Beato will be in here. Of course he will. Yeah, I'm sure he has. Why hasn't he made a video? I'm sure he's going to make a video on this very, very soon. Right? There he is. He's going to have heaps of shit in here, right? Because Het did a cover of an Alice in Chains song, and it got I'll look up Robbie Sting. I'll do that. But look, 260 videos. These are individual data sets, right? So these are these individual companies with data sets, and these are being sold to companies there's a lot of companies here. Look at these. How to Celeb V, Library Genesis, Mirror Data. Yeah, I'm not looking up that one here. I'll do it. I'll do it for it. All right. Oh, wrong one. No, I will look up Robbie Stingle though. I'm being a cheeky bitch today, aren't I? Unfortunately, Robbie Stingle's not in here, guys. Kubrick Lover. Should we look up Kubrick Lover? Kubrick Lover. No. We got 6 minutes to go. Keep throwing them at me, guys. We'll look up Ron Ward. Why not? No way. There's got to be other people called Ron. Yeah, that's not him. It's definitely not him. So there you go. Throw some more names at me. Jerry Gomes. Let's have a look. Jerry Gomes. No. Hugh Caldwell. Stephen Hugh Caldwell. Close. Close. Jack Flash. Jack Flash. But that could be a song, right? Are these his songs? I don't think they're his songs. Can you click on them? I don't want to click a four letter, four word. I don't know if these are his or not. I don't think they are his. How about Wes? I don't think he's going to be in here. I don't think so. So look, this is the thing, right? This is what's happening, and because none of this has been regulated yet, this is just going to keep going. So it's going to keep going. They're collecting data sets each and every day, as long as it's and you know, with this current world government of complete and utter corruption, where we are the consumers. We're just consumers, man. We are just brain dead, fucking mouth breathing consumers who are a burden. We're a burden, man. You know. So what do we? And you know what? What are we going to do about it? That's the thing, right? That's what they're all saying. That's what these companies are saying. They're going, well, what are they going to do about it? What are they going to do? We're going to do nothing, aren't we? Nobody's going to do anything. Nobody's got the balls as a species, as we outnumber them, but we're being controlled by money. Money. It doesn't even exist. It's not even real. Indigo Sunsets. That's a good one. Indigo Sunsets. No, nothing found. Nothing found. So look, most of us, we're okay, right? But there's a lot of people that this is affecting. Now, not only that, writers, books, all the kind of stuff we talked about through this. So, and you know, it's got to be really hard to be a struggling novelist at the moment, right? Or a screenwriter for television or anything like that. Because I'll tell you what, even the WWE, folks, man, like I've been trying to put my finger on it the last few months, why the WWE is so shit. Like this is the worst it's ever been, even back in the day when Doink the Clown was a fucking wrestler. It's got so bad. Well, documents leaked a couple of months ago where they have just moved to writing scripts with AI. Everything it touches is shit. AI is the fucking septic Midas. Everything it touches turns to goddamn coal and fucking mud. What do we do? How do we stop it? How do we get this thing? Is it going to matter even if they win in court to stop this kind of shit and we all get, you know, artists get paid $19 in a group settlement. What's it going to do? It's like recently the big Facebook settlement that was paid out. If you entered that, you probably got $17 for them fucking abusing your fucking data. What's the outcome? Money's valueless anyway, right? It's what we need to survive, and it's, you know, Elon Musk is a fucking trillionaire, for fuck's sake. The guy can't even talk properly. Anyway, everything he's made, he's made nothing, man. He's just bought other people's companies and put his name on them and then sued people up the fucking wazoo. He's a fucking mongo. Anyway, have I satisfied your need for anger today in a rant? I hope so. I hope we got it all out today. Let's reward you for hanging out, do some memberships, and then we'll send you over to Pete Johns for some light music entertainment. There you go. There's some memberships, 5 of them. Thanks, YouTube, for supporting and giving us some memberships. And I'll see you when I see you. I'll see you on Tuesday when I do AUM live performance. All righty. No problem, Gary. That's what I'm here for, to let out the anger and scream my head off. I'll see you guys later. Do the things that make you happy. And I don't know. Let's hope AI dies. See ya.